Introduction. People in the northeastern United States have been dealing with winter storms for centuries, and people in the South and on the East Coast have dealt with hurricanes and tropical storms for just as long. But it's rare for the weather systems that produce such storms to actually collide with each other and produce a more powerful storm. In fact, it's unusual enough that when it happened in late October 1991, the weathermen dubbed it the perfect storm. Indeed, the perfect storm of 1991 was unique in many respects. By feeding off of Hurricane Grace and another storm to the south, the nor'easter that was hitting the Northeast and Canada became an incredibly powerful storm that struck the North Atlantic before swinging back south, and again developing into a tropical storm. In the process, it produced waves in excess of 100 feet tall near Nova Scotia and caused substantial flooding across the East Coast. It was also responsible for a handful of deaths throughout the region. The storm may have been one of those that residents in the area would remember and talk about in comparison to subsequent storms, but the perfect storm is well known across the country, thanks to Sebastian Junger's book, The Perfect Storm. In 2000, the movie The Perfect Storm dramatized Junger's book and the true story of the sinking of the Andrea Gale, a fishing ship based out of Gloucester, Massachusetts, that got caught up in the storm and sank with all hands on board. Although there were other dramatic events that took place in relation to the storm, including the rescue of the crew of a downed helicopter in the midst of the storm, the tragedy of the Andrea Gale continues to provide the most human face to the infamous storm.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.